Everybody says there's a problem with young people. It seems to be all over the news. That process of childhood to adult always has a testing of boundaries, and yet in the past, elders have known what to do about it. The solution isn't difficult. The solution has been there since the dawning of time. We want to create something that existed in the past, a natural way to bring teenagers into the world of adults. We spell it Rite, R-I-T-E, because it's about a working rite of passage. It's about giving these youngsters the challenge, the difficult, the hard tasks that they actually want to have and thrive on. They will learn how to respect elders, communicate, how to persevere and stick at something when it's difficult.
By learning from experience.
I think it's difficult these days for youngsters to get the chance to grow up.
We'd normally get into stupid things like fighting, graffiti, smashing windows. It's just loads of violence.
You know, what does it actually mean to be an adult these days?
Pointless. Nothing productive came out of what we done, like on our free time. That was just always destructive.
Is it just about showing off? Is it just about fighting? Is it just about making money?
My friends were phoning me saying, "Where are you? You know, coming out? There's going to be a big fight up at the links. You want to come?" That was just on the answering machine. I was just not answering my phone calls or stuff to them. I knew if I went back with them, it would just still go downhill completely. And it was, the scary thing was, it was either the jail or the morgue.
Hello, hello, everybody here? Hello. Hi, thank you. Hello there.
Good to see you.
And you, yes. Got Alan with me this time.
How you doing, Alan?
You still got Vinny with you?
Still got Vinny. Yeah, this is final
Year of his apprenticeship.
Yeah, 4 years in November.
We placed him with you.
Yeah.
It's catching them at that age, isn't it?
If they hate school, they're going to start skiving. And then they're going to start hanging about the streets anyway.
Yeah.
So if you can encourage them to get away from that quickly and into work,
Yeah.
they're less likely to go down that route.
We have this formula where we always put the lad on his own, not with any of his other mates around, not with any other youngsters the same age.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that's an important part of it?
Definitely. I think working with men every day is what bring them on, because they're less likely to backchat, they're less likely to be cheeky in an environment just with tradesmen.
We're not talking about hard and fast rules. We want to create an everyday chance for teenagers to have adults around them.
Working Rite originally started out as a mentoring project just for boys, but it's now been rolled out successfully for girls as well. We've girls placed in catering, hospitality, horticulture, painting and decorating, joinery. It's running well.
I've just had a really good confidence boost and it's helped me so much. So I can do things that I never ever thought I would do. Then I get up in the morning, I used to just lie in my bed all day. I used to be a right lazy sod. But I just get myself up, I get dressed and I'm out the door. And all my pals are like really jealous of me because they didn't like it. They're like, "You've got money and we've not. Get yourself a job then."
We're trying to find a natural way to bring teenagers into the world of adults. People learn from somebody older. Everyone remembers their first boss. It's a person. It's not a module in a training course.
Izzy was like the person that interviewed me for this job, and I think we've just got on like really well. We've worked as a team and we've done like big conferences and exhibitions and everything together. And like Izzy's the cool one out of the lot of them.
Straight away, they sort of go into the swing of things right away.
Craig was keen. We knew that for the off.
Well, like day one, straight off.
Oh, we knew right away. Right away. Me and Keith discussed that, and within a fortnight we knew we were going to keep him. We didn't tell them that.
Kept him longer, eh? How old are you now, Craig?
19.
19. So do you think that this has helped you kind of grow up?
Aye, it's changed my life, to be truthful.
Is it?
Aye, it has. Because when I left school, I didn't care what I was going to do.
The police came to you well, did they?
Aye.
What's your mum think of it?
First he thought I was going to jail.
Your mum must be a big fan of this.
Aye, she's happy. And she's always happy every Friday when I give her a big money. To be honest, it's changed my life.
Hello there.
What's this? Get to see you again, eh? What's it like working with all these guys who are older than you?
It's really good.
Yeah?
It feels really good, eh?
Yeah.
Because they kind of have lots of experience.
Yeah.
And they kind of keep on passing it on to me.
So can you imagine what it would have been like if you'd been with a bunch of guys your same age?
Non-stop carry on.
What's this timekeeping like?
A lot better than most everyone else's.
Is it?
I think it probably rubs off on the tradesmen as well. I've certainly seen tradesmen, you know, who couldn't get up in the morning, have to get up in the morning because they've got a lad on the go, you know.
Is your business growing?
It certainly has. I mean, taking the laddies on, it helps it a bit, eh?
And like the project came along and said you can get a laddie but there's no paperwork.
Aye, that was a big thing.
That was a big plus.
The last thing you want is more paperwork. There's enough paperwork. There's enough paperwork to do anyway.
And then, like I say, £35 a week, it's enough to make you bothered about whether he turns up or not, but it's not a big risk, is it?
It's win-win, all right.
Yeah.
The financial deal for the tradesman only costs £35 a week, £1 an hour. Very good, very cost effective. For the young person, they pick up nearly £100 a week. They get the 35 quid off the tradesman and the rest made up through funding. Why charge the tradesman for a trainee? Well, they have more responsibility. It gives them a sense of being an employer rather than this just being a charitable case.
I think you need to put a bit of plinth on under that.
They have a responsibility, the young person. It makes timekeeping and attendance far more important if they're contributing towards it, rather than just, so what, he's late. It's not cost me anything. We provide their toolkit, protective equipment, their hard hat, their boots and overalls, gloves. We do all the paperwork for them as well. We'll pick up their timesheets. So it's very hassle-free, and the tradesmen also trust us on who we're going to source for them.
It is better, much better. I just thought like having a boss just meant to just shout all the time and just moan
I
at
think
you.
it was an extension of your school. It was going to be like that, sort of regimental and do this, do that. If you don't do this, you know.
Thank God it wasn't.
So what were you like when you were at school? How were you at school?
You want me to be honest?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
I thought school was hard.
Didn't really do well at school at all.
The truth, I was dyslexic.
Oh, yeah?
But I got the grades that I wanted, but basically didn't get on with any teachers. Just basically I made their life hard and it made my life hard.
That's why I started going bad at school and that.
But as soon as I got out of school, as soon as I got the opportunity to get on the toil project and do something that I want, it just changed me completely.
Did it?
Yeah.
He's always teaching me stuff, always learning stuff.
He sees the end results in his work.
We're using an old-fashioned approach, learning off your mentor.
It's like a wee family.
Oh, does he?
All I can say is thank you for teaching me so much, and it's been the best time ever. So
It's not just about learning the locksmith trade. It's about kitting yourself up for life.
And it's helped his business to grow.
You've got someone potentially that was going to go down the wrong end of the street and coming up the right end of the street. The feeling inside is fantastic.
Thanks, Andy. See you later. Thank you.
This whole project works best with the small businesses. Alan Fraser's business there and Keith and Davey that we saw earlier are brilliant for this because it really helps their business to grow, and in the process of it discovers that he's not just getting something of benefit to his business, he's also changing a boy's life.